Philippines. Got to go over some Q&A and some basics of consumer law for you guys. More people streaming. If you guys are just streaming in, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any more of the lives, especially out here in the Philippines. And that's really just my life as a whole. Always on go, always on the road. So make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you guys can be in tune with all of the content, all the value. Come here on the lives, ask any questions. But I'm gonna go ahead and wait for some people to stream in here before we get into today's training. It'll be pretty quick, about a 5-minute training here at a restaurant in the Philippines, just waiting for my food. So I wanted to come here and give you guys some game really quick. I know it's very early out, on the West Coast, on the East Coast, 8 a.m., top of the rising. Let me see.
20 to 30 seconds only, right?
Who's that?
Shorts. My friend.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
You want to meet him?
Let me see his work. Peace and love, family. If you're just streaming it right now, drop one thing in the chat that you guys are grateful for. Let's get some gratitude in the chat box. What is it that you guys are grateful for? We'll go ahead and get started here in the next couple minutes. Just waiting for about a couple more people to stream in. But all in all, this is for my people that are new with consumer law. Don't know too much about it. I haven't gone too in depth, but I'm looking to get that understanding. I'm in a big mood. Hey, brother, can I get another one?
One more.
All right, we got some more people streamed in, so peace and love. Keep dropping what you guys are grateful for in the chat box. Drop what city that you guys are tuned into. The food's here, yes, sir. I'm grateful to eat, man. I'm grateful to eat. I'm grateful for this food. Oh, yeah, we about to go in. Got some curry going. All right, so I'm gonna give you all the game real quick, and I'm gonna dig into this. So all in all, with consumer law, the basics, that you guys gotta master, get familiar with. I'd say specifically, I would start in truth and lending always, because that's the start of Title 15, Chapter 41. But that's what we are covering and going into is Title 15, Chapter 40. So if you didn't know, now you know, and specific within there, truth and lending is the start of Chapter 41. Chapter 41 is the Consumer Credit Protection Act. So it's a whole act governing and protecting our credit. There's no acts that govern or protect debt. And so, when we talk about, and then when I tell you guys debt is an illusion, to put it in simple terms, the United States has been bankrupt and they're 30 trillion in debt. So how can I pay off debt when, pay off a debt that, we're not indebted to this corporation. The only, if you guys read 18 U.S.C. 8, which 18 U.S.C. 8 will show you guys that all obligations are upon the United States. That means that all debts, any instrumentality are all obligations of the United States. The United States is a federal corporation and they're indebted to whom? We the people. So that's why there's no, acts to protect debt. There's only acts to protect credit, a Consumer Credit Protection Act. So that's what we're covering in Chapter 41, Title 15. And specifically the big 3 subchapters I want you guys to master and know is the FCRA, Truth in Lending, and the FDCPA. So the FCRA governs and goes hand in hand with dealing with consumer reporting agencies. So what a lot of people don't know of is that there's over 330 consumer reporting agencies. So, that goes from employment, that goes from insurance, it goes to, public records, bankruptcies, checking accounts. So it's not just credit, lines of credit, etc. It's, a whole, anytime you're using and extending your credit card, which your credit card defined in Truth in Lending, which is vital to understand and know, is any card, plate, or coupon used to obtain money, property, or labor on services. So Your credit card is often your social security number. That's why at birth, if you don't know what birth is, go look up what a birth is in the, in Admiralty Maritime. And everything is Admiralty Maritime. Everything is commerce, right? Everything, and playing the game of commerce, you got to know how to play within this game of commerce. We as natural people don't, aren't under the jurisdiction of Admiralty Maritime. You got to know what jurisdiction you're under, but also the the fictitious corporation that's mirroring you, the natural person, is operating in Admiralty Maritime because it's a corporation, it's an organization. So you got to know what hat to wear and when to wear that hat, and when you're wearing that hat, how to operate. So, for example, when you are in the public, operating in the public, you got to know, and that's what, consumer law is all public, right? Any man-made law is all public. The only thing that's, in the law of the land that has jurisdiction over natural people is supreme law, is God's law, the seven, laws of nature. So, all in all, any man-made law, that's all commerce, family. That's all Admiralty Maritime. And so I want you guys to understand that, and I want you guys to understand that Title 15, Chapter 41 will help you guys discharge any and all debts from your consumer report. I don't teach 1099As. I don't teach, remittance coupon. I don't teach any of those processes other than how to remove anything from your consumer report so that we can leverage your consumer report, and from there we can start businesses, we can invest together. I educate all of my mentorship on how to invest, what investment moves to make, real estate, I've been in the foreign exchange market for the past 4 years. Crypto, real big on crypto. So just learning different ways and different avenues to make my money work for me. And that's what it's about, family, is, creating and gaining access to this capital to be able to put this capital to work. My mentor always told me, if you work for money, you're going to work for money till the day you die. You got to learn how to make your money work for you. If not, once again, you're going to work for money till the day that you die. Especially in the economy that we live in, the world that we live in today. That's why with our company, our mission is to, liberate individuals through financial literacy. So that's where true freedom is going to come from. That's how I'm going to empower, enrich, and educate a billion lives, because I'm pride myself on over delivering on value and information to help you guys, because I understand that accessibility to certain information can potentially change your guys' situation. So, definitely get familiar with the big three. I want you guys to start with the definitions and congressional findings of each one of those subchapters. And the reason why we're learning about consumer law is because once we can control the consumer report, we can control what's on our credit report. Once we control, the consumer report, a credit report and consumer report are the same thing. So once we control the consumer report, we can control the credit score. What do I mean by that? Without a credit score, there's still a consumer report. But without a consumer report, there is no credit score. Credit score is fictitious, it's make-believe. Congress, FCRA, FDCPA, Truth in Lending, they never define a credit score. They never define, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion as a credit bureau. They're not credit bureaus. The only bureau is the CFPB, which the CFPB is put in place to protect us consumers. So now that we understand the basics of consumer law, what do we do with this information? What do we do once we know the big three? We go out and we send disputes. So there's regulators like the CFPB, regulators like the Attorney General, regulators like the Better Business Bureau, regulators like the, the OCC, Office of Currency Control. There's so many regulators that regulate these financial institutions and debt collectors. The Federal Trade Commission, that we can go out and we can, exercise these rights within and to these regulators, so that these regulators can communicate back to these financial institutions so we can get these accounts removed. So all in all, family, go back and really listen to what I said in this video. Apply the information. If you don't know the definitions within the subchapters, the big three, let's master those. If you don't know the congressional findings, let's master those. Once we master those, let's find violations within each one of those subchapters. And once we found violations, now we can go out and we can communicate with these regulators and dispute these accounts. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm in the Philippines. Y'all have my time here for 10 minutes. Didn't see any questions, so we're going to go ahead and end it here, and I'm about to go eat some food. We got some vegan curry coming my way. So I'll see you all, family. Peace and love.